Good morning, everyone. Looking at the US stock markets, the Dow has earlier recovered from the 23,400 points and subsequently formed a hammer candle and rising above the 24,000 psychological level as well. Following the recovery above the EMA 120 days, we did see the short-term recovery was short-lived towards the 25,800 points level. Since then, the Dow has endured a 3-day consecutively selling pressure below the 25,000 psychological level as well. The weakness on overnight, where the Dow has fallen about 121.7%, was mainly due to US President Donald Trump's announcement on the impose of tariff on steel and also aluminum imports. For steel, he will impose a 25% import tax, whereas aluminum will be at 10%. So what we're expecting some of the pullback on the Dow Jones, given that he has violated below the 25,000 cycle. So moving forward, we expect further pullback towards the 24,000 psychological level to see how it holds there. If the 24,000 level were to give way, further pullback will be seen the 23,400 points. In the meantime, any recovery from now capped towards the 25,000 psychological level, followed by the 25,800 points level on the Dow Jones Index. Similarly, on the S&P 500, we did see the S&P 500 has recovered from the 25 level. Since then, the S&P 500 has formed hammer candle and subsequently above the MA 120 level as well. Similar with the Dow, the S&P 500 was short-lived towards 20 level. Since then, the S&P 500 has also endured 3 consecutive days of selling pressure, and on the overnight itself, we did see the S&P 500 has violated below the 2,700 psychological level. Following the pullback below the 2,700 psychological level, we might see further retracement on the S&P 500 towards the 2,600. That will be the support level for now. If the 2,600 will give way, further pullback will be seen towards the low of 2,530 level. In the meantime, any recovery now will be just capped towards the 2,700 or even towards the previous peak of 2,790 level on the S&P 500. Okay, so this on the crude oil prices. We see the crude oil prices has also been on the pullback phase following the recovery on top of the $58 barrel level. Since then, crude oil prices has hit the $64 barrel level, and subsequently we did see a 3 days of pullback on the crude oil prices. So for now, we might see further pullback on the crude oil prices towards the 60 to see there. If the crude prices can recover above the 60, then we might see further recovery back towards the 60 or even towards the $67 barrel level. In the meantime, the 60 will serve as the immediate support level for now. The weakness over the last couple of days was mainly due to the concern over the rising US production. Okay, so this on the lower front. Despite the weakness in Wall Street overnight, we did see the FMKLCI has a gap up, but the key index has subsequently recovered all its intraday losses to close marginally higher yesterday. Given that FMKLCI has sparked the most negative trend across the global stock markets, we must see the FMKLCI to just consolidate sideways towards the 1840 level. That will be the immediate support level for now. In the meantime, recovery will be just capped towards the previous peak of 1880 on the FMKLCI index. On the lower liners wise, it's slightly on a different story. We see that the lower lines has recovered towards 17,000 psychological level. However, we did not see any follow-through buying interest beyond that. Instead, we did see a 3 consecutive days of a selling on the FM small cap index, following the weakness in Wall Street and also the global stock markets, coupled with the lower prices. We might see the FM small cap index to see further pullback towards the 16,400 points level. If we can see some of the hammer candles similar with this, or some of the bullish engulfing a candle on top of the 16,400 points, we can confirm that we might see a recovery towards the 6,000 level. If the FX market index were to pull back below the 16,400 points level, further retracement will be seen towards the 16,000 or even to 15,700 points level on the FM small cap index. Some of the stocks that we can watch out for, firstly, is AA Technic. AA Tech has been on a recovery phase as of late. We see the AA Tech has rejected the EMA 120 level and subsequently pulled back. But during this time, we did see a potential bullish divergence signal as price has been trading lower, but the MACD indicator has the recovery side. After touching the 35 cents double bottom formation, did see experience a good breakout as price gap up yesterday and subsequently of the EMA as well. Following this breakout of the house level, any pullback for now, healthy pullback for accumulate around 37 cents before the next upper mid to resume towards the first target price of 41.5 cents, subsequently towards the 46.5 cents level. The stop loss point will be located below the 35 cents level for AA Technic. Everything is also quite positive on AA Technic right now. As you can see that following yesterday's breakout above the 38.5 cents, we did see the MACD indicator has really turned green yesterday. The RSI risen above the 50 as well. For Intabina, price has a strong recovery phase towards the after price has fallen some of the good support along the 30.5 cents. After the 42 cents level, we saw the pullback coming in on the 36 level and traded on a sideways last 2 days. And on this itself, it did form a good bullish candle on top of the EMA 60 level of 36 cents. For the breakout above 1.5 cents. Upon the breakout of 37.5 cents, we can jump to the first target price at 40 cents towards the 42 cents level. Your stop loss point is located below the 36 cents if there's a breakout above the 37.5 cents level on Intabina. For birthday plantation, earlier we did mention for birthday plantation, price is 170 cents level, but there's no for the next 1.5 weeks. And the good thing about the plan is that if we did see price has breakout above the 130 cents level on 28th of February on intraday basis, but it did not close the 170. However, on the next day itself, which was on yesterday, we did see Birthday plantation has experienced breakout above the 170 cents level. Following the breakout of 170 cents, we might see the upside for State Plantation towards the first target price at 175 cents, subsequently towards the 181, with your stop loss point located at the 168 cents level. Should price hit the 107 cents and pull back then towards the 80 cents, then this could be a chance to accumulate around the 170 cents if we did not to catch the breakout of 30 cents level yesterday. For food, price is still on the pullback phase. It's still on a downtrend and on a pullback phase. So for now, any recovery will be just taken as a technical rebound. Dufu is found good triangle formation that we're going to monitor for the breakout above the 119 cents level. Price has really formed a good engulfing on itself. Some of the high volumes being traded throughout the period of time over the past 1.5 weeks. So for Dufu, upon the breakout of the 1.90 triangle formation, we can trade the food towards target price of 1 and certainly towards the 1.9 level. Your stop loss point below the 1.08 cents for Tofu if there's a breakout of the 1.9 cents. Things has, on indicators wise, things have been on the positive side on Tofu right now. As you can see that past 3 months period, we did see the MACD indicator has slowly been creeping higher. RSI has been around mostly 50 level 2 weeks trading period. Our two companies for today will be firstly is VS Industry. VS Industry has again recovered from the EA 120 price subsequently hit the intraday high and for VS, what we're going to do is we're going to monitor for this short-term breakout above the 2.98 cents level. Upon the breakout of 2.98 cents, we can trade VS towards the first target price, which is the previous peak of 3.26, and towards a new high of 3.40 cents. Your stop loss point will be located below the 2.87 level for VS. Upon the breakout of 2.98 cents, we could also anticipate for the MACD line to cross over the 0 level, whereas the RSI also could be crossing above the 50 level upon the breakout of 2.98 cents level for VS. Last company for today will be Sour Palms. Sour Palms is still on the technical recovery phase for now. Price has been retested the downtrend trend line formation on yesterday itself. It managed to break out above the trend line, which is the 3.80 cents or 3.80 cents over yesterday, but I didn't fall through by interest on the basis. So for Palm, we're going to monitor for this trend line breakout of the 3.81 cents. Upon the breakout above the 3.81 level, we can trade our sour oil palms towards the first target at the 4.12 and subsequently towards the 4.33 cents level. Your stop loss point will be located below the 3.69 cents if there's a breakout above 3.81 cents level for sour oil palms. So if you have any questions, you can put in the chat box like usually. There's one question on Maybank. Maybank is still on the uptrend formation. Price has hit an intraday high of 10.08 level on the past 3 trading days, and price is on a pullback phase. So for Maybank, you can, if you're holding on to this stock, you can continue to hold on to that. There's no divergence signal at current juncture. Everything is very positive until price reach the 10.20 cents. Then you can take profit or cut loss on. In the meantime, should push above 10 and massive upside towards the 11 psychological level on our Maybank. On M-Bank. M-Bank has experienced a heavy selling pressure, then recovery towards the 4.19 cents level, and price has pulled back, subsequently violates below the first stage of technical rebound and subsequently pull back after the company's announced a set of earnings. Following the back below 4.31 spot level, we might see further retracement on M towards the immediate support of 4.6 cents. If 4.6 cents level cannot hold, we might see further back for M back towards the 3.90 cents level. Just any recovery from now will be just a technical rebound. To first, the price will be located towards the 4.85 cents level. So any rebound will be just taken as a technical rebound for us to sell into strength at 4.25. Loss is at 3.90 from M-Bank. If there's further questions, thank you.